I am kind of unwell today, so if I'll be using my hand key sometimes. So please don't feel bad because I'm suffering from fever from past 3 4 days. I'm just apologizing in the starting of the session itself. So if you see me using hand keys, please don't feel bad. Secondly, so welcome to the session. We are today starting simultaneous equation, and we have 4 people. Yeah, we have 4 people: Nivedita, Shruti, Anshul, and Akshat. Okay, so and indices. So the idea is to finish both. Let us see how much we can finish. Right? Yes. So first one is simultaneous equation. So what is a simultaneous equation? Simultaneous equation is an equation where when you solve two or more equations. When you solve two or more equations. But typically in your syllabus there are only two equations, right? There are only two equations. So I'll just take an example. So a1x plus b1y is equals to tell c, and a c1 a2x plus b2y is equals to c2. So typically the form of the equation would be something like this, and there are two unknowns. So for having two unknowns, hear it very carefully. When you have two unknowns, so you need two equation. So you would have studied linear equation in the previous classes. I think you all know about it. So in this case, we have simultaneous equation, two unknowns, two equation. If there are three unknowns, it will be in three equation that you will be studying it in your 11th standard. That is again gonna come. Okay. So for that, you use a different method. We are not discussing that here. So majorly it consists of three different methods: substitution and elimination and cross multiplication. So as simple as that, we will be taking one problem. We'll be solving in all three different form, and then see if we can do all those things, right? Yes, this is the equation. I hope everybody has their book. X plus y is equals to 7, 3x minus 2y is equals to 11. So we have 4 people. So one will be doing, Nivedita will be doing the first method, Shruti will be doing the second method of elimination, and Anshul will be doing cross multiplication. And Akshat can actually also do the first method, that is substitution. Yeah, please
Yes.
start. So first is substitution. I'll simply be explaining, so you guys can simply hear if you don't know, or if you know it, you can start doing it. Simply hear it, do it. That's it. So we have two equation: x plus y is equals to 7, 3x minus 2y is equals to 11. We know this is the equation 1 and this is equation 2. Name the equation to be on the safer side. Take the simplest form of equation, which is x plus y equals to 7. Find y, that is 7 minus x. I would rather name this equation as 3 so that it is easy to understand. So I'll just put equation 3 in. So 3x minus 2. Very important is this bracket. Use the bracket. 7 minus x equals to 11. 3x minus 14 plus 2x equals to 11. So I have 5x equals to 11 plus 14. 5x equals to 25 and x equals to 5.
25. Yes, sir.
Right? Then I will simply put it in the third equation because it's easy for me. So 7 minus 5, answer is 3 by substitution. So Nivedita, done with substitution method?
Yes, sir, I got the answers for both.
Yeah. So next one would be the second method. Second method, who was responsible? I think it was Shruti. Shruti, done with the second method, elimination.
No, sir, wait.
Okay. So elimination, we have two equations again, same equation, so that we can be faster. That is why I'm considering the same equation. How do we do it? We equate the coefficient. Remember this, we equate the coefficient. So what should be multiplied, Akshat? What
So
should be
you can
multiplied for this
multiply
equation?
into 2. The
Into 2?
first one
Okay.
into 2.
I like doing for x, so I'll do it for 3.
Yeah.
So I'll multiply this for 1. So it will be 3x plus 3y equals to 21. So next one, it will be 3x minus 2y equals 11. Nothing has changed. And Like whoever feel it is tricky, please look to this. It's really a common sense, right? We have to eliminate one variable. We are simply eliminating one variable and making it a linear equation. We are eliminating one variable and making it a linear equation. In this case, we can only eliminate when we do the subtraction. So we are subtracting. When I subtract, I have to change the sign. Plus to minus, minus to plus, and plus to minus. 3x and 3x is gone, and this is 5y. Always remember 3y. This minus has become plus, plus 2y equals to 21 minus 11. Answer is 10. Y is equals to 10 by 5. Answer is y equals to 2. So once you get this, put it in any equation. You can put it in this, you can put it in this, you can also put it in this, you can also put it in this. Put in the simpler equation, that is in this. X is equals to, sorry, yeah, y I got it. X7 minus y, that is 7 minus 5, 2 is equals to 5. Very simple observation. You get same answer from substitution and elimination. Anybody with the cross multiplication?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So can you tell me the formula? That's the trickiest part, right? In cross multiplication, nothing is trickier than the formula.
Sir,
Can
it's x divided by b1 into c2 minus b2 into c1 equals y divided by c1 into a2 minus c2 into a1, and then equals 1 divided by a1 into b2 into minus a2 into b1.
correct. So as the formula itself is so tricky, see, simply depends on your memory. So be very careful while you do this. We have to simply put this equation. So our equation is x plus y equals to 7. So I can simply tell a1 equals to 1 and b1 equals to 1 and c1 equals to, anybody with c1?
7.
Is it 7 or minus 7? It is minus 7. Very carefully, because the as I discussed here, right? I told a very fast point. A1x plus b1y equals to c. I just told it can also be minus c1. It can be on the other side. It can be plus c1 as well, right? So the equation in the format of the equation is ax plus bx plus c equals to 0. This we have discussed yesterday. So it should be in this format. So if I write it in that format, then this equation should be written as x plus y minus 7 equals to 0. Hence c1 will be minus 7. Very carefully. There is all probability that you might go wrong. I'm just pointing out places where you might go wrong. Please work on those things. Make a note of it. Work on those parts. Like on the last day of your exam, just look at those parts, because you know you might go wrong in that part. So A2 is 3, B2 is minus 2, and C2, Akshit,
Minus 11.
minus 11, because you told the answer wrong previously.
Yeah.
That is why I just pointed out at you. X equals to, can you tell it? Nivedita. If you're doing other methods.
Sir, I'm not. So you're
Okay.
saying like the actual value x is equal to 5, right?
No. That we got it from elimination as well, right? So I'm asking what's the equation. I'm putting in this x equation. I'm not going with Anshul's formula, which is like kind of very complicated for me at least, because if we miss any one term, again we are done, we are gone. So I'll be using this formula: x is equals to b1 c2 b2 c1, rhyming, right? Divided by a1 b2 minus a2 b1. So if I remember this is nothing but the same thing. So up c1 a2 minus c2 a1, done. So that is why. So here, so Nivedita, can you do it? Can you help me? Rather?
Sir, I'm actually not sure. Like, or we have to multiply, right?
Yeah, we have to
So
simply multiply. We have to multiply, but I'm just writing those numbers. That's it.
okay. Yeah. So minus 2 into
Correct?
C1's value is 7, I think, right?
Yeah. C1
Minus 7.
is minus 7. Yeah, minus 7. Divided
And
by
the next one is 1 into minus 2.
1 into minus 2.
and my 3 into 1.
3 into 1,
Yeah,
B1 is 1.
think
So it is minus 11 minus of, remember there is a minus of minus 14 divided by minus 2 minus 3. So it is minus 11 plus 14 divided by minus 5. So what's the answer? I think we ended up making
Sir,
a
I
mistake.
think it should be minus 11 minus 14.
Minus 11 minus 14. So we
Yes,
did a
sir.
mistake while writing, is it?
Yes, sir, I think so.
Yeah. What was the mistake we did? Akshat, what was the mistake?
So
Plus 14, yeah, minus 14. This should have been plus 14 and this should have become minus. Yeah.
Oh yeah, minus 2 into minus 7.
Yeah, minus 25 by minus 5. Minus and minus got cancelled. 5 ones are 5 5s. So like when you're fast, there is some probability of B going down. Now I think Shruti will help me do this. Shruti, equation C1 A2 C2 A1. You there? C1 is minus 7. A2 is 3. A2 is 3 minus C2 is minus 11. You have to just put those values. That's it. And A1 is 1. And down part, I'm not even calculating. I'm just simply writing it as minus 5. So it is minus 21 plus 11 plus 11.
Sir,
Sorry, I'm back again. There was some Teams issue. Okay, so this is the values, and I think my screen is still getting shared, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So this is how we solve it. So I think there is no doubt in this kind of questions. I'm taking one of the difficult question, solving by all the 3 methods. Okay, I'm leaving this to you guys. Be faster. Yeah, this is the question.
sir, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Yeah,
Could you
Shruti?
hear me before?
Not really, actually. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Please go ahead with this question. People, go ahead with this question. Please go ahead with this question. So what's the idea? Anybody wants to share the idea? Anshul, how do you think you will solve this question? Because there are multiple ways to solve these questions. So what
Sir,
is your method?
first multiply each term by in the first equation by 21 and in the second one by 18.
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, that's a good idea. So what about Akshat? You have any other idea?
No, sir, I'm doing the same thing.
You're doing the same thing. Nivedita,
so
same idea,
same thing.
maybe different.
Or
You can do it.
you can substitute
yeah.
also in this after we find out
Yeah.
the value.
Yeah, that becomes complicated. No, what I'll do is my method is I change the equation completely. Like what you guys are doing, it's the same thing, but I would not multiply 21. I would simply multiply 3. That's the same thing. Like I'm just doing the cross multiplication. 7 into 7, 5i minus 3 whole divided by 21 equals to 12. It's the same thing actually. What you guys are doing, it's the same answer I would end up with. But this will be my method. Like I'll change this complete equation. I'll change this complete equation and then try to solve it. Okay, so let us try and get the equation because there is that is where we might go wrong. 6x plus 3 equals plus 35 minus 21 equals to 12 into 22. So this is y. Yeah. So 12 into 21 is 252. So 6x plus 35y minus 18 equals 252. So 6x plus 35y equals to 270. This is my first equation. If I want, I can divide everything by 2 and make a still refined equation. That depends on you guys. So can anybody tell the second equation? Sorry, my video was not up. So can anyone tell the second equation? Anybody with the second equation? People?
Sir, is
27
it 27x minus 8y equals 222?
minus 8y equals 222. Okay. So can anyone confirm this?
Yes, sir, it's
Yes.
correct.
Okay, fine. So from here we know how to go about it. If I want to divide, I can divide everything by. No, I don't think I can divide. That's it is the case. Here also I don't think I can divide. From here I
You
can
make
carry
a
on.
common factor.
Yeah. Is there anything common here?
Not now, but I think you can multiply and do it.
Yeah. That is what. So like it's the same method. So from there, substitution, elimination, or cross multiplication, whichever you guys are like very happy with, you can go with that method. So that is left to you. So I'll be asking like which method you guys like. With Nivedita, which method do you like? Like out of all the three?
So elimination of on cross multiplication. The first one is very complicated.
Okay. What about Anshul? Like which method do you like?
Sir, elimination.
Okay, you're my side. Okay, Shruti, what about you? Which method is your favorite?
So elimination. Everything else is just. I mean, substitution's also okay, but I hate cross multiplication.
Yeah. Again, you are on my team. What about Akshat?
So elimination only.
Yeah. So basically, after your 10th, 90% you'll be using elimination. Okay, this is a problem. Let us reduce it and then just leave this problem because we know how to solve from there because the numbers are like pretty easy. So I think I'll be expecting answer from you guys. Just reduce it in the right sense because that is also important. Anyone with the answer?
Sir, I got y as 6.
Y as 6. Okay, I was just expecting the equation by the way. Fine. Can you tell the equation of the simpler equation of for the first equation? If you have found the simpler equation, one single equation, this will be 2x plus y equals 3x.
Oh, sir,
minus.
6 was for the previous one.
Okay, for the previous one, you were finding the previous. Okay, fine.
Yes, sir.
So you'll get the value, the equation as 2x plus y equals to 3 bracket x minus 4 if you simplify it further, or you can just leave it as 3x minus 12.
Okay, I want something like ax plus by equals to c, something like this. Simpler, right? So
So
example,
is the
I'll
first one 13x minus y equal to 48?
that is what you have to confirm. I didn't do it. I don't have the answer as well.
Yes, I
So
think that's the first one.
minus x plus y is equals to minus 12. I don't like seeing minus here, so I'll just multiply minus everywhere. So x minus y is equals to 12 is the second one. Is that right, Akshat?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Oh, the first equation, what are you telling?
13x minus y is equal to 48.
Is equals to 48. Shruti, is this right? Can you please verify? Please verify if this is perfect. If this is perfect, from here, I think you can go ahead and do it. Right? Yeah, Akshat, if you have done, go ahead and try and find x and y. Even Nivedita, please.
Okay, yes, sir.
Please go ahead and find x and y. Let's verify.
So x is 3 and y is minus 9.
X is 3 and y is minus 9. Okay,
Yeah.
that is satisfying this equation, so might be right. Even Anshul, you can go ahead and try. So
Sir,
I
I
have
didn't get the answer. I got
okay.
x as minus 3. Sorry, x as 3.6.
Oh, then you are wrong somewhere else. Like
Yes, sir.
we'll do the cross. We'll do the second method of
But
elimination.
so even I got 3 and minus 9.
Great, very good. So I'm doing the second elimination method because, as I told, that's our favorite method. Minus is equals to 48. 13x minus 13y equals to 12. 12 13, sir. Anybody? 156. Anshul, did you get this? Or you got
Sir,
wrong
now I
48?
got the answer.
Yeah.
I actually got
So
11x minus y equals 48 by accident.
yeah, there you was wrong. Like you might be wrong in the equation, or you might be wrong in the signs. That's it. You can't go wrong anywhere else. So y is basically minus 9. What we get. Okay, and the next problem is ready actually. So yeah, this is the problem. So these kind of problems are like very much possible, right? So I hope you know these kind of problems are also very much possible, where you have to do 2 times. You have to simply do it 2 times. Come on, be fast and try and finish this off. Please be fast. So how to go about this? So we consider 1 by x as A and 1 by y as b. This is important. So it is 7a plus 8b equals to 2 and 2a plus 13b equals to 22. Find for a and b. Find for a and find for b. Be faster, guys. Find for a and b. If anybody is using any other method, you can let me know. I'll give you 1 more minute.
Sir,
Yeah, yeah.
b is equal to 2, a is equal to minus 2. So x will be minus 1 by 2 and y is equal to 1 by 2.
Correct. X will be equals to minus 1 by 2. Let's wait for others to finish. Anybody feeling it difficult? Please let me know. From here, it should be easy. Like from here, you have to do the cross multiplication or any of the method, your favorite method, and try and do it. I
Yes,
was, yeah, I was observing the papers, and they wantedly are asking cross multiplication these days. So please beware. Just a small,
Sir,
yeah,
I got B as minus 2 and
yeah.
A as plus 2.
You might be wrong with something. Please go ahead and check it one more time. Please go ahead and check it. So can anyone help me with the equation for the elimination? Like so that I can be very fast. So 14a. Nivedita, please. 16b equals 4, right?
yes, sir.
14a
14a.
plus 16b equals 4 and 14a plus I did a second iteration. 91b equals 154.
Yes, sir.
154. Yeah, Shruti, yeah, please verify. This should
So
be the thing.
154.
154.
Okay, fine,
Not
no problem.
154.
I changed it to yeah. So from here, Nivedita, you have to get b as 2, all minus plus, and that's like kind of very simple. Moving on to the next problem. The next problem is also ready. So this is the problem. So we are doing every kind of one problem so that like we know, because this is chapter is like pretty important. One question is anyways coming. So yeah, this is the question. So if anybody has an idea how to solve this, There are a lot of methods to solve this question. You can use
Sir, we
any
can
of
use
the
the
methods.
same as last one, right?
Yeah, that also, like, you know what people do, Anshul? People take x minus y is equals to a and then solve. That's one method. They take 1 by x, 1 x minus a is equals to a. They solve. That is the second method. So there is a lot of methods to be taken. I feel this method is like simple for me. For you, it might be this, like, you never know, but you have to do 2 times. That is unavoidable. You have to do it 2 times. So you are doing the second method. It is 30a plus 44b equals 10. Right? Similarly, 40a plus 55b equals 13. Who is following the first method and who is following the second method? Anybody following first method? Oh, nobody is following first method. Okay, do the second method. So this will be the thing. Same elimination, same drill, nothing much difference. I don't feel there is any difference. Find A and B. Find A and B. Let's see what will be the answer. Okay, it's okay if you guys are not fast, okay, because you don't solve so fast in your exam. So please don't worry about the speed. Just worry about getting it right. Just don't worry about the speed. Just worry about getting it right. Anybody with the answer for A?
Sir, I got for B, I got it as 1 by 11 though.
Very good, Shruti. That's right.
Yes, sir, even I got that.
Yeah, A. This is a 4-mark question if they're asking, because you have to do it 2 times. You have to do the simultaneous equation 2 times. So this will be a 4-mark question if they're asking.
A is 1 by 5, right?
Very good. A is 1 by 5. So the second equation would be, so I should have taken this as B. So A will be equals to, okay. So x minus y is equals to 5 is the first equation. X plus y is equals to 11 is the second equation. Do the simultaneous equation one more time. Please do it one more time. Here there is an option. You can add or subtract. You can do anything. Usually what we do in elimination, we subtract it. If you want to add, please add it. No problem. You'll get the same answer. So
So
I'm adding
X
both.
is 8 and Y is 3.
Yeah, correct. That's right. So 2x is equals to 16, x is 8, and put it in any one of the equation, x minus y is equals to 5, and y will be equals to x minus 5. So x is 8 minus 5, answer is 3. Everybody solved it? Anybody who is solving need some time?
No, sir.
Okay, great. So yeah, this is the question. So I'm moving on to the word problems now. I think we have covered all the kind of problems. No worries in this. We'll move to the word problems. The sum of two numbers is 12 and the difference is 2. Find the numbers. So there is a word problem given. You have to convert into equation, then solve it by simultaneous. So what we'll be stopping at is when we do the equation, we'll stop. We are not solving from there. Okay. The reason being time. So sum of two numbers. So we let the numbers be x and y. Be the number. Be the numbers. So it is x plus y equals 12, and the difference is x minus y equals to 2. From here you can find whatever, like by whatever method you want. So anybody who has a doubt in this problem? Yep, so this was
Sir,
easy.
I'm getting X as 7 and Y as 5.
Yeah. Anyways, we are not looking at that at all, Shruti, because I know that you know how to solve the simultaneous equation because we have solved enough questions. So let's move on. So the next question, this question you would have seen in your exams, that denominator is added, this and those things. Come on, try and do this. If the denominator, so if the numerator of the fraction is increased by 1, its value becomes 2 by 3. If that is one case. The second case is if the denominator is increased by 5, its value becomes 1 by 2. So first of all, take a fraction. So what is the fraction? Let the fraction be. Let the fraction be. Anshul, what are you taking the fraction as?
Sir, x by y.
X by y. Okay. So what will be the equation, Nivedita, for the first case? The numerator is decreased by 1 and its value is becoming 2 by 3.
So we are doing like x minus 1
Correct?
by y.
Whole divided by y. Okay, whole divided by. Don't. There is one option you might even do like this, but they're telling numerator. This doesn't
Yes,
come
sir.
under numerator. So is equals to 2 by 3. Okay. Yeah. Please reduce this and tell me the equation. Okay. Come on. I think Shruti. What is the second equation? If the denominator is increased by 5, the value becomes 1 by 2. So again, what will be the equation? Can you help me?
X divided by y plus 5 whole
Very good.
is equal to
Correct.
1 by 2.
Whole divided by is equals to 1 by 2. Please come up with the equation for the first one and the second one. Yes, Akshat. Tell me
So
both the equation.
3x minus 2y is equal to 3.
Yeah. Next equation.
2x minus y is equal to 5.
2x minus y equals to 5. Very good. Is this right, Shruti and Nivedita?
Yes, sir, I think so.
Okay. Think so? No. That's that is not available. That's not allowed.
Oh,
In,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
you have to tell yes or no. There is no in between answers. Okay. So next question, even these kind of questions. So out of these two, there is all probability you might get one kind of question for 2 or 3 marks. The sum of the digits of a 2-digit number is 7. If the digits are reversed, the new number is increased by 3 equals force the original number. Find the original number. Yeah. Please start trying this question. The sum of 2 digits is 7. So if the digits are x and y, simply if it is something like this, then the first equation is x plus y is equals to 7. This is the first equation. They're telling if the digits are reversed, then the new number is increased by 3, that is equals to the 4 times the original number. So how do we express a number? Imagine it is 73, right? How to expand it? We would have studied in in our second standard, right? Second standard or first standard. We write it as 70 plus 3. And if this is x and if this is y, I can write it as x0, or I can also write it as x into 10, right? I can write it as 10x plus y. So this is how the expansion of the number should be. But you have to ask, sir, why are we not taking that here? The point is they're telling the sum of those 2 digits is very clear. They're not even talking about the value of it. They're simply talking about the sum of those 2 numbers. Now, coming on to the second thing, when I reverse it, so the number is the original number. This is the original number. The original number is 10x plus y. What is the reversed number? The reversed number is 10y plus x. 10y plus x. So do the needful. The new number is increased by 3. So the new number is the reversed number is increased by 3, and that will become 4 times the original number, and we know the original number is 10x plus y. Can anyone tell the equation for this, please? Can anyone tell the equation for this? 10y plus x
Sir,
plus 3.
39x minus 6y equals 3.
39x minus y equals 3. Is it?
Sir, minus 6y.
Minus 6y equals 3. Okay. Okay, this becomes the second equation. Solve it by any one of your favorite methods. You have to get your answer.
Sir, is the answer for the fraction 113 by 21?
The fraction, it's not that, it is 7 by 9. The real fraction is 7 by 9. The equations are correct. I think you have gone wrong with after that. The equations given here is correct. Anybody wants this notes? If you guys want it, I'll
So if
send
you can
you.
send it in the group, it will be good.
Yeah, I'll send it. I've made a broadcast, so I'll send it through that. Yeah, I'll send all the 3 notes today. Use it on the last day. It will help you a lot. Revision. Yes. Anybody who got the answer? Original
Sir, was
number.
it 16?
Yeah, original number is 16. Correct. Shruti, can you please tell? Did you get the answer?
Okay, sir.
Okay. What is the value of x and y?
Wait, sir, I haven't done it yet. I'll do it. I'll tell it.
Yeah.
I'll do it in tell.
It's easy actually. Like it should be 6 plus 1, right? 6 and 1, is it? I
Yes,
think it
sir.
should be 6 and 1, right? So it's like simple, right? When we expand, it should be something like that. Yeah. So this is the thing. So you can also get like different kind of thing. Like I want to discuss one more problem maybe, and
Sir,
maybe
can you just scroll up to the previous one just for a minute?
sure. Yeah, this one, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please make it fast. You can also be on unmute every time, no problem, unless and until there is some background disturbance, so that
Sir,
you
I just verified the answer like by substitute by using it through the question. I think my answer is correct.
So what did you get answer as x by y as?
Oh, never mind, sir. Actually, it's not.
Yeah,
I thought it was
7 by
if the numerator is increased by 1.
no. It's what's the fraction? The original fraction then what they want.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine then. So yeah, we got this. I'll be just discussing this. We'll not be solving in detail because we know how to do this. The ratio between 2-digit number and the number obtained on reversing its digits is 4 by 7. 4:7. If the difference between the digits of the numbers is 3, find the value. So if I am taking x and y, can someone tell the answer? I think we'll ask Akshat to tell the
Yes,
equation.
sir.
Like how does it look? Yeah.
1 second. Can I just read it again?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So so basically the 10x plus y by 10y plus x is equal to 4 by 7.
Perfect. Second one.
If the difference between the digits x minus y is equal to 3.
X minus y equals to 3. Correct. From there, I think it's easy. So yeah, so we have covered a good amount of questions like in this chapter, like how does it look and how things are. Is there any other kind of questions they're asking in school? Maybe there I am seeing the time-based questions. So there are time and work-based questions. Those are there on your text in your textbook.
Sir, we have the time and work. Then we have A and B. They like they if they meet each other in this much time, um, like the distance between A and B is this much kilometers, and they meet in this much time. So find the speed of each person.
Okay, so even that kind of questions are there. Okay, fine. So let us do the time and work.
Sir, and we have age based also.
Yeah, everything is there. Maybe it might become difficult to finish everything. So age-based looks easy. Okay, if you want, we'll also do the one question. Okay,
No, sir, that's
we'll
fine.
just we'll just sorry. The present ages of A and B is the ratio of 9:4. 7 years hence, the ratio of their ages will be in the ratio of 5:3. What their present ages are. I think Nivedita, can you help us with the equations fast?
Yes, sir. 1 second.
Present age of X, I'm giving it as X and Y. So yeah.
Okay. Yes, sir. 1 second. Yeah, so if we take it as x and y, it'll be like 9x and 4y, right? So
No.
9.
It won't be 9x by 4 pi. Don't make that mistake. Okay. So it's in the ratio. So x by y is equals to 9 by 4. Take it like that. Because why I'm not telling not to take 9x plus 4y is because you're not adding it to get something. So that doesn't become an equation at all. It's in the ratio. And here these two are also in the ratio, just like the previous problem. So be very careful when you see this is 2. Don't get confused with that. Now they're telling 7
Alright,
years
sir.
hence.
So you'll get 4x minus 9y equals 0, right? We can do that. So
I'm very, very, very sorry. My internet, I think there's some issue. Okay. 7 years
yeah,
hence, it is x plus 7 divided by y plus 7 equals to 5 by 3.
yes, sir. So you'll get an equation like 3x plus 21 equals 5y plus
Yeah.
35.
From there, I think you can go ahead and do it, right?
Sir, can you do it with one variable?
What do you mean by one variable? You have any
Sir, I
questions
did
for
let
us?
the ages be 9x and 4x. Therefore, 9x plus 7 divided by 4x plus 7 equals 5 by 3.
Okay. Oh, you took it as one. You took it as one variable.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you took it as 9x by 4y, right?
Sir, 9x plus 7 whole divided by 4x plus 7.
Okay. So you did 9x plus 7 whole divided by
4x plus 7
4x plus 7
equals 5 by 3.
is equals to 5 by 3. How much you are getting excess?
Sir, I got the ages as, sir, x is equal to 2 and the ages are 18 and 8.
X is equals to 2 and you got the ages as 18 and 8. It's right. The answer is right. You can also do it in that method. But as this is simultaneous equation, I would preferably solve it in simultaneous equation. Okay. Is that fine?
Sir, would we lose marks in the exam if we...
Nah. You won't. Come on. You if they're really cutting marks, I don't really appreciate it. Sorry.
Yes.
I won't appreciate the teacher. That is what I meant. There is no rule. Mathematics is mathematics. Yeah, work-based question. A and B together can do a piece of work in 15 days if 1 day's work of A be 1.5 times the 1 days of work of B. How many days will each take to finish the work alone? Right? Yes. So what will be the work done by one person? Right? So if A is finishing his work in X days, B is finishing his work in Y days. So what is the work done in 1 day?
So we can take an equation 1 by x plus 1 by y equals 1
Yeah,
by
that
15.
is what we do. Work done in 1 day is 1 by x. By x. Right. Similarly, by y is 1 by y by y. So it is 1 by x plus 1 by y, which will be equals to 1 by 15. 1 by 15. This is important. 1 by 15 is important. Next, the next equation, what they're telling. 1 by x is doing 1.5 times faster than the b. Reduce the equation. Done. You get the answer. If you want, can you find the x and y and tell me the answer? X and y. I can wait. Looks like this day is going for simultaneous equation. X and y, please.
So x is 25.
I fear that is kind of wrong. Yeah, correct. That's right. A is 25. That is x is 25. Correct. X is 25 and y is
So I'm still solving. 37.5.
37.5. That's right. Okay, I think that should be enough for this chapter. If there is any other
so
yeah.
A can do the work in how many days?
See, A does it in 25 days alone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sir,
So
so
both
in this case, will A 1 by A multiplied by 3 by 2 equals 1 by B, or is it the other way around? So,
I didn't
or
get that.
who is faster? Is it A or B?
It's B is slower, right? Obviously. See, when they tell the second equation, so if A's work is 1.5 times faster than B, like that only tells that A is faster. There is no question at all. But A alone, if he is doing the work, imagine there is a project work and you and one more person is doing it. Both will do in 15 days. A is faster. So you are faster than the other guy, 1.5 times. That means obviously you will be finishing it fast. If you are doing the project alone, you will be finishing it in 25 days. But B will be only B if he's doing, he'll be taking 37.5 days. That is how this goes. It is always the inverse. These are called as inverse kind of a questions. This is not direct question. Direct means it's directly proportional. Inverse means it's inversely proportional.
Yes.
Okay, fine then. So I think we'll move on to exponents or indices, and I think this is the simplest chapter, and I like playing around with this chapter. So I'll be writing all the formulas, right? A to the power of m to the power of n is equals to a to the power of mn. A to the power of m into a to the power of n is equals to a to the power of m plus n. A to the power of m divided by a to the power of n is equals to a to the power of m minus n. I won't be writing if m is greater than lesser than because that's understood. You know how to do it. So a to the power of minus m is equals to 1 by a to the power of m. Is there anything? Yeah. So other two formulas which I've written when my internet was off. So nth root of a to the power of n can be written as nth root of a to the power of m divided by n. So if I have these many formulas, I think I don't need any other formulas. I can simply do any question only by using these formulas. So let's move on to the equation. I'll be directly taking few difficult equation and I'll be giving everybody to solve one. Let's see if you guys can solve this. Yeah. Who thinks indices is slightly difficult? Anybody? Who thinks it's slightly tricky and I can't get it or something?
Sir, I find only one set of sums difficult.
I enjoy doing indices. I think you have to solve slightly extra, few more problems, I think. Then you can become very good with that because these are like easy questions, like free questions, I would call them. Yeah, Shruti can do the first problem, and second problem can be done by Nivedita, and third one by Anshul. And Akshat, you can wish and do like whichever problem you want. Maybe I'll give you one more problem. Right, I'll give you one more problem. Look for slightly difficult. Oh, man. Yeah, this is for Akshat.
Yes.
Please tell me the answers one by one. Okay, I'll be waiting. Don't shy out to find it out in points. Fraction.
So second one is -2.
Second one is -2. Very good. Second one is -2. Okay, that was fairly easy, no? Somehow. Okay. You can also try the other ones, like which you think is slightly difficult. Square and square roots, if you remember, if you have studied in 7th and 6th, 7th and 8th standard, square and square roots, cube and cube roots, if you know, you can be like slightly faster.
Sir, the third one is 5.
Third one is 5. Very good. That's the right answer. So both have finished it. So can you guys tell me which is the number which has the perfect square root and also the perfect cube root? Which is the number? I don't know. I
Sir,
think
is it
it's
64?
yeah. I think it's the only number in the whole number series. I might be wrong, but according
Yeah,
to what I know,
it's
it's the
60.
only number. Yeah, it's 64. So 8 square is 64 and 4 square 4 cube is 64. Yes. Akshat and Shruti, your answers, please.
Yeah,
I guess
same
you guys
answer.
are. Shruti, you'll get it in points, okay? Don't worry.
Sir, I'm getting 111.25.
Yeah, I fear that's wrong actually. I fear that is wrong. But let's see. So 27 I have. So I have to write it in the cube because I have 1 by 3. So I know I have to write it in the cube format. So 27 can be written as 3 cube to the power of 4 by 3 plus 1.8. How will I write 1.8 as? How will I write 1.8 as? I can write it as 8 by 10. Then I can reduce it to 4 by 5. So it is 2 to the power of 5, 4 by 5. Plus I have 0.8 to the power of minus 1. So I can write it as 1 by 0.8. Then I can write it ulta. Then it will become 10 by 8. Yeah, it will be 8 by 10 down. Then it will become 10 by 8. Yeah. Then I can write it as 5 by 4. Right? 3 to the power of 4, 2 to the power of 2 to the power of 4, 5 by 4. If you've got this, you would have got the answer.
Sir, is my question's answer 1?
Okay. Yours was this one, right? I'll just confirm 1 second. No, it's 1 and there is some fraction with that. So it is 1 9. It's in a big fraction. 1
Is it
9.
25 by 16?
Yeah, 25 by 16. How can it be 1 then?
No, sir, I was confused between two answers.
Oh, then don't write it as or, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. But you can try a trick. So you can write the answer 2 times. According to the rule, only right answer should be considered. Yeah, that's the rule. Fun fact. Yeah, it's 98.25, Shruti. Okay. So I'm moving on to a few other questions because we still have time. I find this question to be like crazily made because this question was asked to one of my student who should have joined this session. He's not well, so he has not joined. And he got it just wrong because of some small tricky thing. So please try and find this. Please try and find this correctly. Okay, 1176. Find PQR. Yes, come on. This question is for everybody, so everybody can try and find this question. Again, repeating. Don't worry about the pace. Pace might vary. Worry about getting it right. And if you think you have not finished that question, go back and do it. If there is any doubts, we'll discuss. Or you can also stay back after the call. We can discuss those questions. I'll tell you where will they trick you in this question. I'll tell you where will they trick you, but find P, Q, R. Anybody with the answer?
Sir, I got both parts. I'm not
Okay,
sure if
fine.
it's
What
correct.
is P? What is P?
Sir, P is 3.
Okay, Q.
Q is 1.
R.
R is 2.
Okay. What is the answer for this?
Sir, is it 24 by 49?
Yeah, that's the right answer. I'll tell you where they trick you, and this is gonna happen for sure. Okay, this has
So
happened.
how do you solve this?
Okay, that's a very good question, by the way. So 1176. We were in second standard, I think fifth standard when we studied this. You know, you should go by 2. Go with 2. Simple. Divide by
Okay.
2, so you get it as 588. You again know it should go by 2 because it's an even number. Then again go with 2. Please don't shy away to ask questions like this. It's very, very important because these are free questions. So this is 147. And again, don't worry, it should go by 3 itself. So there is no other options. If I divide it by 3, you get it as 49. Divide by 7, divide by 7, 1. That's it. So now you know 2 is 3 times, so it is P is 3. Q is 1 and R is 2. Put the same thing, but always remember 7 to the power of minus R. Just remember with that. Okay, coming on to where they trick the student. Okay, this was asked in multiple choice. One of the schools, I don't know which school is that. Greenwood High again. They had asked like this: 2 to the power of Q, 2 to the power of 3 to the power of P, or maybe 3 to the power of minus P, or maybe P itself, and 7 to the power of R, or maybe minus R. So they just interchange these two. That's it. But what did the student do? He thought it was PQ, and then he did it and told 24 by 49. But unfortunately, it was wrong. One of the important situation where they will 100% trick you. Okay, fine. Nivedita, you got this?
Yes,
How to do it?
so yeah, I figured how to do it. I
You
got that
figured it
answer.
out. Yeah, that's important. So you can go back and work on those part, right? Okay, great. So I'm going to one of the other questions. So let's see if you can solve these questions. 2 questions. Both the questions I want you to solve. Yeah, this first question was asked in some Greenwood High. Who had the test? Like everybody has the exam on 17th, right? One of the Greenwood High has exam on 27th. So they had asked this. Panergata, I guess. That this question was asked in the previous exam. Please solve both the questions and get me the answer for both. Let's finish this chapter today. Yeah. Tell sir. Somebody was trying to tell the answer.
Sir, 2.
Yes, sir.
First one
Yes,
is
ma'am.
2.
Yeah, first one is 2, correct. Anybody who didn't get it? It's like playing around with the numbers. That's it. So a to the power of m plus n, we know it is nothing but a to the power of n and a to the power of n. Use that idea. So it is 3 to the power of a, 3 to the power of 2, minus 3 to the power of a into 3 divided by 4 3 to the power of a, 4 into 3 to the power of a, so 3 to the power of a. 3 to the power of a is common everywhere. Take it as a common thing. So it is 4 minus 1. So answer would be, am I right, Nivedita? 9 minus 3, like 6, right? 6 by 3. Answer is 2. Yeah, I'm right.
Yes, sir.
Second question. Did you
So
get the second
second
question?
one is 1, right?
Yes, sir, it's 1.
Second one is 1. Okay.
Yeah,
So can
sir.
we solve this? Yeah. Can you tell me the equation here only? I'll write it small. Yeah. Yeah. Anyone explain the steps? No. Must.
So you can write it as a to the power of m
M
minus
minus
n
n. Correct. Very
into
good.
n
That's the key.
plus n.
That's the key. So this can be written as a to the power of
m square minus n square.
m square. So all we are carried away in writing this. Like we might write this bracket like this. Like I'm telling the confusion point, and you might do like m minus n only, and you might do this has this bracket and this has a bigger bracket. There's something like that. M square plus minus n square. Yeah, correct. You do everything n square, and at some point of time will get cancelled, and then you'll get the answer as 1. It is a to the power of 0. Anything to the power of 0 is 1. Anything to the power of 0 is 1. What is 0 to the power of 0? Anybody who knows the answer? 0 to the power of 0.
So won't that also be 1, or is it undefined?
Yeah, I'm asking the question. You can't ask me the question back. No Googling?
Sir, I think it's 0.
Okay, so there is some conflict
So I
there.
think it's 1.
Yeah, there is some conflict. I won't tell the answer. It's 1 actually. So hence we can tell anything to the power of 0 is 1. Okay, so that is why anything means anything. Okay, this question, come on. These kind of questions also they'll ask like 1 or 2. From this chapter, we are not expecting a lot of questions. We're expecting 1 or 2 marks itself, not more than that. Maximum 3 or 4.
Sir, we have this one kind of question. I don't think it's there in Selena, but it's like much more complicated than these.
We'll do that. We'll do that as the final problem. After this, we'll do that. Okay, you can give me the question. You can maybe put it on the chat if you want. If you can take a picture and put it, if it's possible so fast. Or you can also dictate it. These two we will solve first. It should be in Selena again. Let's see. Find for x. First question. Same question. Find for x. These kind of questions are also possible. It might come.
Sir, is the first answer in decimal?
Yeah.
Is it
Almost. Got a hint.
3?
Yeah.
3.4.
Yeah. 3 2 by 5. That
Yeah.
would end up as 3.4 itself.
Yes.
Hey, that was too fast. Great. People, please take your time. Don't worry. Second question. Please go to the second question.
So second one is 3.5.
Yeah, 3.5. Both line 3 series itself. True. Yeah. So basically, if you guys can solve these kind of questions, I'm sure like you can solve any kind of questions. But I have one more question till I think Anshul gets the question from his textbook. You guys can try this question. I think this should be. I thought of having this as a last question, so we'll have one more question, no problem. This is a typical question again. You cannot solve this by like some different method. You have one method, one given method, so you should solve in that method itself. And that's the easiest method. Please try this and prove it as 1. Anshul, please go ahead and try and get the book.
Sir, I think it's similar to this. It is kind of different, but it's similar to
Yeah.
this question.
Yeah. So then you have to decode. Like you have to decode like how to do this. Most of the times it will be typical. If it is typical questions, then it will be only given in your textbook or example problems. It might be something like that itself. Or else, most of the times you can solve it in 2 or 3 methods. I'll try to pick one more question if possible, which is something like this itself. Actually, yeah, there is one question similar way. Anybody who couldn't solve this? Only one part you try to solve. If you can get one part, I think no need to worry. Shruti, you could solve this question? If you're trying to answer, you're on mute. So xb to the power b minus a, I can write it as xb by a. That's the only
Sir,
trick.
can you hear me now?
Yeah.
No, sir, I'm getting stuck on it.
Yeah. I'm solving the first part. You can see what I'm solving. Okay. So this is very simple. X to the power of b minus a. B minus a can be written as x to the power of b divided by x to the power of a. Similarly, c minus a, I can do that. So once I do that, it's very simple. Only the denominator I have. So it is the LCM is x to the power of a. So it is x to the power of a plus x to the power of b plus x to the power of c in the denominator with the 1. So when I take a reciprocal, we have studied it, right? So a by b whole divided by c by d. What's the answer? A by b into d by c. So do that thing. So the first part of the equation is x to the power of a divided by x to the power of a plus x to the power of b plus x to the power of c. Similarly, the second part would be x to the power of b divided by x to the power of a plus x to the power of b plus x to the power of c. The third part would be x to the power of c divided by x to the power of a plus x to the power of b plus x to the power of c. Add all the numerators because the denominator is same anyways. X to the power of a plus x to the power of b plus x to the power of c divided by x to the power of a plus x to the power of b plus x to the power of c. Now there is a very tricky question which most of the students will go wrong, and this was taught me in my 8th standard. Can I cancel this and this? Akshat, can I cancel this and this?
Yes, because it's the same value.
Okay, just because of the same value, can I cancel? And my teacher would give me 0 for this if I do this. Do you know why, Anshul? Because we have to
Sir, I
consider it
know
as,
it's addition, but like, isn't it the exact same
Yeah,
thing?
isn't it the same value? Yeah, even that's what
yeah,
I'm.
it's the same value, but he would give me 0 because I would have missed this bracket. You can only cancel if it's a single term. When it is plus and different values, it can be a single term. I am telling it as a single term by putting a bracket. So I have to put a bracket and then cancel. Okay, this is again, you might not lose marks with this, but when you go abroad somewhere to study, these questions, these things are very important. Simply judge on this. Like example, like if you have x plus y is equals to 7, right? What do we tell? We send the y other side. It is not that actually. So you're minusing y both sides. That's the real truth.
Yeah.
Okay, but we have made that the thing to be faster. So I have one last question. I think Anshul will be happy because this is kind of tricky. Yeah, so this is like a kind of tricky question. So people, please solve this question. You will be shocked to see my method because it will be very long. Because I would assume that people might not know the method. That is why. Anyone with the answer who could solve this? This is an easy question actually. I think for longer time it becomes an easy question. I'll tell my part. You can also solve it by different parts. A minus b whole to the power of a plus b plus c, and I know I should not write like this. I should write like this. So this is like if I multiply, it is a square plus ab plus ac minus ab minus b square minus bc plus ab minus ab is gone. So it is x to the power of a square plus ac minus b square minus bc.
So in
Go
the
for
question
this.
it's a plus b minus c.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I missed that. Minus. So if that is minus, I think my last terms would change, right? A square plus AB that remains, and this will become minus AC. And minus AB minus B square plus BC. Plus BC. Find similarly for the next one. Find
Sir,
your
sir, I did for the out of the bracket, right? Like for the first term, A plus B minus C. I just put A plus B in one bracket and minus C in the other, and then I multiplied each one with A minus B.
Yeah, that is also same. It's the same actually. If you again expand it in a bigger way, you get the same answer. Right here, can anyone tell me the answer? X to the power of B square, it should be. And I'm solving it separately. Nivedita, answer for the second one. If you're happy with solving this problem, the way of solving it.
So just a minute.
Yeah, please. So X to the power of B square plus
So x
BC
to the power b square
plus
minus
BC minus
square.
AB. Okay, 1 second. I am trying to get it myself. Yeah. BC and CB should go, right? B square minus AB minus C square plus AC. Similarly, you can find it for the next term. So it will be S to the power of C square minus something minus A square. I can also guess, I guess, what it would be. It should be plus AB and AC is gone. I think it should be minus BC.
Minus BC, yes. Sir.
Yeah, I can simply guess it. Yeah. So now we have everything in the form of a to the power of m into a to the power of n into a to the power of del z. That is nothing but a to the power of m plus n plus z. Add everything. So it is x to the power of a square minus ac minus b square plus bc plus b square minus ab minus c square plus ac plus c square minus bc minus a square plus ab. Feels so bad to do this, like so thing, but at the end of the day we get the answer as x to the power of 0, which is equals to 1, and we get full marks for this question. So I think this is the only things left from the thing what we had. So I'll just ask for next things. 1 second. So we end the class at this point, but I just want to ask what's
Sir,
the
for proof sums at the bottom, we need to write LHS equals RHS and then hence proved.
yeah, you can write that. Any like sometimes if we get wrong also we write it right. LHS is equals to RHS. Sometimes like we simply try to fool the teacher, like writing LHS is equal. Not required at this time. If you are taking this as LHS, you can write. If you're not taking, if you're simply trying to solve it, it's okay. Okay, so for the tomorrow session, I'm just confirming the chapters from you guys. It is logarithmics and triangles and isosceles triangle. Can you please confirm from by opening your textbook? Someone?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Logarithmics, triangles, and isosceles triangles. Is it?
So we don't
Sir,
have a
actually in
separate
our
chapter for
yeah.
isosceles triangle.
Okay, you have it as a triangle. So logarithmic triangles. You have inequalities.
No, inequalities
sir.
are not coming this time.
Is not coming. So after that you have midpoint. Is it?
Yeah, midpoint.
You have midpoint. After that it's Pythagoras.
Yeah.
Then it is rectilinear figures. Am I right?
Sir, rectilinear
Rectilinear
figures
figures is nothing but
quadrilateral.
quadrilaterals. Yeah.
Quadrilaterals.
Yes.
Yeah. Got it. So we'll be doing logarithmics and triangles. I even got a new textbook of this Salena, and these guys have the same thing actually. They have isosceles triangle also for some reason.
Sir,
I
we
got
have foundation mathematics.
Yeah, like I got this concise. I actually bought it for this class itself because we were facing some counter issues, right? So But in this, what happened? I got the 2022 edition. I spent like money for this. Yet what happened is I have isosceles triangle in this. So yeah, that's the case. Like if anybody wants to send the textbook, it would be like great. Like if we can make a PDF and send. Or else I think I'll somehow try and get it. Okay then. So by this thing, I think we'll end today's thing. You can also share like see the video afterwards. I'll share the notes also. Okay. So let's meet up tomorrow. It's 5 to 6. Remember, it's 5 to 6 again. I'm repeating.
Yes.
Great then. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Shruti. Thank you, Nivedita. Akshat.